On behalf of the management, principal, staff and students of the Orbis School, Keshav Nagar, Pune, we welcome you all to the 16th annual cultural event, Orbis Theatrum. This event of performing arts is designed to develop skills and appreciation for music, dance, drama, and to enjoy its magic. We all have been eagerly waiting for this day. The journey we children have been traversing has been motivating and exciting. In other words, a true celebration of learning.
Our chief guest for today is Mrs. Versha Gupta. Please welcome ma'am with a huge round of applause. It gives us immense pleasure to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Mrs. Versha Gupta, a highly respected educationist, leader and mentor who has devoted over 3 decades of her life to shaping young minds and guiding educators. Mrs. Gupta served as the Vice Principal of Army Public School, Pune and superannuated in March 2025 after completing more than 30 years of exemplary service in the field of education. An alumna of the prestigious Miranda House, Delhi University, she holds a bachelor's degree in English literature and went on to complete her bachelor's degree and Bachelor of Education from Lucknow University. Throughout her illustrious career, Mrs. Gupta has been known for her passion for motivating, mentoring and inspiring both students and teachers to achieve excellence. She firmly believes that success breeds success and that every setback should only strengthen one's determination to rise again with greater enthusiasm and effort. As a CBSE resource person, she conducts capacity building programs, CBPs, for teachers, helping them enhance their skills and teaching methodologies. Beyond her work in schools, she is also the co-founder of Skillstar Consulting Services, a well-regarded organization in the field of learning and development, dedicated to empowering individuals through continuous growth and training.
Mrs. Gupta's vision, leadership and commitment to education have made her a source of inspiration for many. Her ability to bring out the best in both students and teachers truly reflects her belief that education is the most powerful tool to transform lives. We are deeply honored, ma'am, to have you amidst us today, gracing this special occasion with your presence and blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mrs. Versha Gupta.
This surely is a commendable body of work. Many congratulations to you, ma'am.
Ma'am, we wish to present our compliments with a green presentation to you to help you cherish this day. Our junior house captains Prayag Barod and Ritika Nivase are requested to come forward and present the same. Thank you, ma'am.
We now request the August gathering to rise for the school song.
Excel.
I now request Pratima Makasre ma'am to take the event forward.
I feel very privileged and honored to stand here in front of you all and acknowledge the achievements of our brilliant students who have made both the school and their parents proud. Today, we have gathered here not just to celebrate the achievements of our students, but also to give due regards to our values, morals like discipline, compassion, and zeal for learning, which these awardees exemplify. The awards today are not just for recognizing those students who excelled in sports and quizzes, but also the ones who were proactive in various other events. Our institution has always provided its students with a healthy and competitive environment to help them grow in every sphere of activity, be it academics, sports, or any other extracurricular role. We have given equal opportunities to all our students so that they realize their true potential and get ready to face the outer world once they complete their school studies. And I'm very pleased to see our dear students performing and excelling in their respective areas of interest. It's time to acknowledge the talent of the achievers at the Orbis School. To present the awards, I now call upon our chief guest, Mrs. Versha Gupta, Director Principal, Ms. Gunjan Srivastav, Principal, Ms. Farida Haryanawala, and Vice Principal, Ms. Sheena Sethi. To begin with the awards ceremony, for the category of public speaking, the award goes to Amira Prakash, 5 Series. For Best in Creative Writing, the award goes to Riddhi Maheshwari from 5 Rigel. Under the category of Best in Quizzes, the award goes to Ayan Sharma from 5 Deneb. For the category of Best in Creative Design, the award goes to Avni Shelar from 5 Series. May we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. For Best in Dramatics, the award goes to O.V. Hemant Wagh from 5 Deneb. Under the category of Best in Dance, the award goes to Sai Bhavagnya Kalla from 5 Rigel. For the category of Best in Music, the award goes to Srinita Arun Raj from 5 Deneb. For Best in Football, the award goes to Kedar Bhandare from 5 Vega. May we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. For Best in Basketball, the award goes to Megh Dhananjay Thakur from 5 Rigel. For Best in Athletics, the award goes to Tanush Praveen Pandey from 5 Sirius. Under the category of Best in Martial Arts, the award goes to Agraja Sandeep Shelke from 5 Sirius. For the category of Best in Skating, the award goes to Gargi Gupta from 5 Rigel. May we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. For Best in Indoor Games, Chess, the award goes to Arush Vishal Belhekar from 5 Rigel. For the category of Indigenous Game, Kho-Kho, the award goes to Meet Nitin Bhujbal from 5 Rigel. For the category of Best in Cricket, the award goes to Prayag Barot from 5 Vega. May we have a group photograph, please? Thank you. I now request the dignitaries to please be seated. I take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners of the awards on their outstanding achievements and remarkable personal growth. I do not doubt that each one of you will excel in your future roles and contribute to the future well-being of our society, our nation, and the world at large. But always bear in mind that the key to success is not to get ahead of others, but to get ahead of ourselves. I will advise all our students in the word of Ralph Marsons: do not lower your expectations to meet your performance. Raise your level of performance to meet your expectations. Now let's travel back in time to Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers, where the story of civilization first unfolded. Thank you.
Arrival at the festival.
Wow! Look at all these theatre tents. This international festival is incredible. built the first cities. Come on, let's go and watch. Experience the story of how scattered tribes became world's first great civilization through innovation, cooperation, and wisdom. Let's go in.
The nomadic tribes unite.
It's starting.
People of the wandering paths, from generations we have moved from place to place, searching for water and fertile ground. Elder, my people grow weary of endless traveling. Our children need a permanent home.
But every place we settle, the rivers flood or dry up. How can we stay anywhere?
And when we find good land, we fight with other tribes who gets to use it.
Flocks need consistent grazing land, not constant movement. Honored elders, I think we should stop fighting over the land and start working together on it. My grandmother's grandmother told me stories of people who have learned to make rivers their friends, not their enemies. And my family has knowledge of making vessels to store water for dry seasons. If we combine our knowledge instead of keeping it separate, we could build something greater than any one tribe could create alone.
My father taught me metalwork.
I could teach
Others. The young ones speak wisdom. The land between the two great rivers calls for unity.
I have seen other lands where cooperation brought prosperity to all.
Then let this be our decision. We shall no longer wander as separate tribes.
We shall unite as one people and build a permanent home. That song gave me goosebumps. Did you see how they show different tribes choosing to work together instead of fighting? It's like when we have group projects at school. We always do better when everyone contributes their skills. The way they sang about building something greater together. That's beautiful. And look at their costumes. They really look like Asian people. This must be how civilization actually started. People realizing they were stronger together.
The great water innovation. The great
Look at that! They are showing how they invented irrigation, channeling water to grow crops. It's incredible how they are not just surviving anymore, they are planning for the future. Everyone has a different job, but they are working towards the same goal. This is the beginning of technology. They are solving problems by working together and sharing knowledge. The spring rains are abundant this year. What an opportunity! My grandmother always said that the rivers bring the greatest gift when we learn to work with them. The date palms are thriving and there is so much water. We could expand our growing areas. My flocks have enough to drink. We can give to other communities too. People, this abundance calls for innovation.
We have the perfect chance to build something amazing.
Elders, my grandmother told me stories of ancient people who learned to channel the waters for year-round prosperity. Yes, I found writings about the irrigation system in the temple archives. My master potter says we can create channels to guide water exactly where we need it. Imagine if we could bring water to every field, every season. We could build gardens that will bloom even in dry months. My master blacksmith says that we can form special tools to shape the world perfectly.
Children, you speak with a vision of future. The gods smile upon those who turn opportunity into progress.
The great collaboration.
We organize into skilled teams to build a water system.
My artisans are eager to create the finest tools for this project.
And my merchants will coordinate with all the materials we need.
We will design the main channels to carry water efficiently.
Distribution of streams to nourish every corner of our land. We'll be strong, beautiful basket to transfer the material in style.
We'll craft beautiful and functional pipes for underground water transport.
These precision metal tools will shape the earth with care. And my wooden frameworks will create long-lasting, elegant canal supports.
And my finest bricks will make our channel more stronger and beautiful.
Build and create, stone by stone, working together our skills have grown.
Guide the water, share the gift. Together our spirits always lift.
Strong hands building, hearts full of pride, with wisdom and love as our guide. When we unite our dreams as one, beautiful things can be done.
Behold how the mortals learn. Cooperation creates abundance.
The water flows exactly where we designed it to go. Our crops will flourish like never before. And we have pure water for drinking and celebrating. We did it!
Together we can achieve anything.
showcased teamwork so beautifully. That first act was amazing. I loved how they showed that cooperation isn't just nice, it's what made civilization possible. The irrigation system was so smart. Instead of just hoping for rain, they took control and made their own water supply. And did you notice how the actors made each character feel important? Every person had something valuable to contribute. I want to see what happens next. How do they go from farming villages to a real civilization? The program says Act 2 shows trade and loss. I bet that's when things get really complex.
The bustling marketplace.
Look how they are trading. They have pottery, metalworks, fabrics. Those costumes for the merchants are gorgeous, and the pottery designs. I love how they're solving problems through discussion instead of fighting. This is like a huge outdoor market. Everyone's bringing different things from different places. Trade is what spread ideas and inventions. That's how civilizations grew and learned from each other. People of Mesopotamia, we bring wonders from across the known world. Silk from the mysterious lands of the East. Spices that can transform your meals into feasts. And we seek your famous grain, the finest in all lands. Behold our pottery, shaped on wheels of our own invention.
And jewelry crafted from gold and precious stones. Our bronze tools are stronger than stone or wood.
Our looms create patterns that tell stories.
From cedar and palm wood, we craft furniture and ships.
Your spices for our grain seems fair. This fabric is beautiful. What do you want for it?
Your pottery and your metalwork are famous even in distant lands. Then let's make a trade that benefits us all.
Love and fair dealings make trade flourish. This is how civilizations grow.
From east to west, from north to south.
قلم ورصاصي زلغت بالغالي يا حلالي ويا ورصاصي زلغت بالغالي يا حلالي ويا هلا الضيوف والمعازيم الكرام يا ميت هلا حواط عقل فتاني وشباب شباب وصبايا يا هلا ظريف الطول وقف أقولك رايح عالغربي وبلادك أحسن لك خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني أنا يا ظريف الطول وقف أقولك رايح عالغربي وبلادك أحسن لك خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني أنا زرعي بطول وين مغرب وين كلنا مين كتبنا هذا اللحن والمغترب كيف ما يعود ويحن إلا ما يسمع منا مجاوزين ظريف الطول وقفت أقول لك والحال والمبين بلادك أحسن لك خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني أنا ظريف الطول وإلى
was so colorful and energetic. It really showed the excitement of trade and cultural exchange. And notice how they showed that when people trade fairly, everyone benefits. The marketplace mediation.
I think there might be an issue with these train shipments. Can we examine together?
Of course. Let's check the quality and find a solution that works for both of us.
Your card seems to have shifted during transport. Shall we work together to secure part 3 better?
Absolutely. I can modify your card design to protect your beautiful work.
Your sheep seem to enjoy my crops. What if we create a system where they can graze safely without damaging the harvest? What a wonderful idea! We could rotate grazing areas and both benefit. I'd like to discuss some security measures to protect all our valuable goods. My metalwork would include better storage solutions for everyone. Perhaps we could create a guild agreement about transport and hygiene standards.
See how wisdom prevails when good people work together.
Trust and communication makes trade flourish beyond our dreams.
When everyone prospers, the whole community grows stronger.
We have learned to solve problems through discussions and fairness.
And now we can create even better systems based on our experiences.
Citizens of Mesopotamia, King Hammurabi and Queen Semiramis invite you all to celebrate your wisdom at the royal palace.
This is the famous code of Hammurabi, the first written laws. Equal rights for everyone. That's pretty advanced thinking for thousands of years ago.
Having written laws means everyone knows the rules. That's so much fairer than just making them up.
They're showing that justice isn't about revenge, it's about fairness and protecting everyone.
My people, I have watched you build a great civilization through cooperation. But now you need laws to guide you when conflicts arise. Father, what makes a law good and fair?
And how can we ensure justice for everyone?
Your Majesty, the people need laws they can understand and trust. ready to record these laws for all time. Great rulers, create laws that shine like sun, clear, visible and fair for all. Then let it be written, these laws shall govern our land. If someone damages another's property through carelessness, they must repair or replace it. If a person is accused for wrongdoing, they have the right to present their side of story.
The punishment must fit the crime, not too harsh, not too lenient.
Rich or poor, strong or weak, all are equal before the laws. And these laws shall be carved in stone and placed in every town square. Your Majesty, I will write 2 copies laws so every village can have them. I will help to distribute these laws throughout the land. The royal guard will ensure these laws are respected. Laws for all, fair and true. Justice shines in all we do. Rich or poor, old or young, equal rights for everyone. Thus, the civilization learned that justice creates peace. Look, they're showing world's first school. Art, science, mathematics, writing, engineering, history. They invented education as we know it. That's how knowledge got preserved and passed down through generations. Without schools, all these discoveries and inventions would have been lost. Education is what allowed civilization to keep growing and improving. The School of Learning. Welcome, young scholars. This school is your gateway to knowledge.
What will you teach us today, Principal?
Can we learn the amazing writing system like Darius? Writing isn't magic. It's the greatest tool humans have ever created.
Watch these page marks that tell stories, record laws, and preserve wisdom.
In our classrooms, we learn mathematics to solve complex problems and art to express creativity and beauty in the world.
Geography to understand our planet and different cultures.
Science to discover how nature works and heal people. And engineering to design and build amazing structures. In art class, we learn that creativity knows no bounds. Science teaches us to question, experiment and discover. History shows how past civilization can guide our future.
مثل النسم مثل الهواء الله يخليها لنا مثل النسم مثل الهواء الله يخليها لنا أما الكويت كلها فلا دام عزك في وسط القلب قدرك يا روح وقلب شعبك نحبك نحبك يا كويت والله نحبك يا كويت في وسط قلب شعبك نحبك نحبك يا كويت والله نحبك يا كويت الحب كله والغلام كله والحلال وتقولها الكل الملام الحب كله والغلام وتقولها الكل الملام أما الكويت ولا فلا في وسط الكويت دام عزك في وسط القلب قدرك يا روح وقلب شعبك نحبك نحبك يا كويت والله نحبك يا كويت في وسط قلب شعبك نحبك نحبك يا كويت والله نحبك يا كويت الحب كله والغلام كله والحلال وتقولها الكل الملام الحب كله والغلام وتقولها الكل الملام أما الكويت ولا فلا في وسط قلبك كويت مثل النسم مثل الهواء
This is the best play ever! I had no idea that ancient people were so advanced. The irrigation, the laws, the schools, the trade, they basically invented everything we still use today. And the way they are performing, it makes me feel like I'm really there, watching it happen. What I love most is how they keep showing that every advancement came from people working together and sharing ideas. I'm curious about the final act. What do you think essence of humanity means? The great achievement.
Our field feeds thousands of people.
Our artisans create objects of wonder and beauty.
Our merchants bring prosperity to all. Our school teach wisdom to every generation. We are learned to make the desert bloom. Transform clay and metal into art and tools. Connected our land with the wider world. We preserve knowledge for future generations. We created laws that ensure justice and peace.
You teach the water and make the land fertile. You justice that shines like the sun. You combine strength with compassion. You every stone through unity. You honor the wisdom of those who came before. You tradition and value that. Even I, who oppose this venture, amazed by your achievements. البوت. يلا يلا ريايل وصلاة. their greatest achievement wasn't buildings or inventions. It was discovering what it means to be human, that we need each other. All their technology and laws worked because they were based on caring for one another. That's actually beautiful. It's not about being the smartest or strongest. It's about being kind and working together. The greatest discovery. Your Majesty, fellow citizens, we have built magnificent cities and created wonderful inventions. We have laws that ensure wellness and schools that spread knowledge. We have turned clay into pottery and metal into useful tools.
We have established trades that brings prosperity to all.
We have created the art that speaks to the heart. We have engineered marvels that will stand for ages.
But our greatest discovery isn't any of this thing.
Tell us, child, what is our greatest discovery? We discovered the essence of being human. When floods threatened, we didn't flee, we worked together. When conflicts arose, we sought justice, not revenge. When knowledge was gained, we shared it freely.
When strangers came to trade, we welcomed them as friends.
When our problems seemed impossible, we combined our strengths. We learned that humans are not meant to be alone. Our strength comes from caring for each other. Our creativity blooms when we share our skills. Our prosperity grows when everyone benefits. Our wisdom deepens when we learn and teach together.
Essence of humanity is cooperation.
It is compassion. It is justice.
It is love.
It is our ability to care for one another. The eternal legacy.
Children of Mesopotamia, you have learned well. Your lessons will echo through all of time.
From the land between two rivers flowing free, we learn to live in harmony with justice, wisdom, love, and care. We build a world beyond compare. The essence of a human heart is not to live our lives apart, but hand in hand and side by side to be each other's strength and guide. When we work together, share and give, we discover what it means to live. Not just for ourselves, but all humankind with open hearts and caring minds. From ancient Mesopotamia to the world so wide, let this truth be our eternal guide. We are one family, united in our humanity.
Oh, children of rivers, carry these lessons to every corner of the earth. From this cradle of civilization, let humanity's greatest truth to be known. Strongest when we stand together. From Mesopotamia to eternity, we are one.
That was incredible. I feel like I just traveled back 5,000 years.
You know what struck me the most? They could have focused on wars or kings being powerful. Instead, they showed cooperation and kindness.
And it worked. All their inventions, writing, laws, irrigation, schools, they all came from people sharing knowledge and helping each other.
The way they performed, it made me understand that civilization isn't just about buildings and technology. It's about how we treat each other.
I want to learn more. Can we visit a museum about Mesopotamia when we get back to home? You know what's amazing? The lessons from 5,000 years ago are still true today.
When we work together at school, when we are fair to each other, when we share what we know.
We are doing the same thing those ancient people did, building something greater than any one of us could create alone.
Maybe we could create our own performance about cooperation when we get back to school. And yes, we could show the lessons from ancient Mesopotamia still matters today.
Hey, Ubuntu the way. Hey,
It was indeed a stunning show of talent and creativity. This is exactly what we do at the Orbis. Celebrate life and learning. Hope our young performers were able to sweep you off your feet with their talent, confidence and exuberance.
It is now time to hear some words of inspiration from our chief guest, Mrs. Versha Gupta. May I request you, ma'am, to enlighten the young minds with your words of wisdom.
Good afternoon. Let's first wish our dear children a very happy Children's Day. And I have learned a lot about Mesopotamian civilization, all thanks to our little fifth graders. I'm sure you all also would have been in such a simple and beautiful manner. They've told us about history, they've told us about inventions, and the word which stood out of today's performance is the word together. Good afternoon, respected Director Principal, dedicated teachers, esteemed parents, and my dear young friends. It gives me immense joy to be here with you for this annual day celebration. And like I said before, I'm overwhelmed with the enthusiasm, the creativity, the scintillating performances, and of course the confidence our dear children have shown on stage today. You've really done justice to the theme, Love for Humanity. My heartfelt congratulations, I would say first to the children, the parents, the teachers, and of course, the leaders of this organization to have thought of such a beautiful theme and convey something which is so important in today's times, that is love for humanity. My dear students, your school is like a second home, a place where you not only learn lessons from books, but lessons of life. Like we saw, values of compassion, creativity, concern, respect, love, etc. You learn to share. School is a place where you learn to share, to be kind, to respect others, and to believe in yourself. Every small act of yours, like I saw here today, helping a friend, saying thank you, or keeping your classroom clean, makes this place a beautiful place. And I must congratulate the volunteers who have made the show run so smoothly. And all the people who worked backstage, who could not come onto the stage, but have worked backstage tirelessly to ensure that the show is a great success for you, dear parents. Remember, children, marks can make you smart, but it's the good values which will make you great. I also want to take a moment out to appreciate the teachers. You work hard, relentlessly, dedicatedly, every single day, teaching, guiding, mentoring, and helping the children to become their best self. A big round of applause for dear teachers. How can the parents be left behind? A special thank you for parents, because you are the ones who are the first teachers of the children, who are their biggest supporters and constant cheerleaders. Dear children, each one of you is a star. You just need to keep shining in your own way. Please remember, you don't need to be the best. You just need to do your best. Enjoy each new day, celebrate your success, and keep shining bright. Thank you so much.
we shall strive harder to reach greater heights. I would like to invite the Director Principal, Principal and Vice Principal to please come on stage and present a memento to our Chief Guest. Thank you, ma'am.
It is time to acknowledge the commendable effort put in by our teachers to make the show happen. We would like to express our gratitude to Aarti ma'am, Sushma ma'am, Nilima ma'am, Swati ma'am, Preeti ma'am, Reshma ma'am, Sheetal ma'am, Sagar sir, Ashwini ma'am, Nikitesh sir, Viola ma'am, Rajeshri Roydas ma'am, Pratima ma'am.
An event like this takes many days of planning and rehearsals. There are many hands and heads that contribute in many ways. So here is a big thank you to each one who has been a part of the show. We thank all the parents for their wholehearted support and for being actively involved in the presentation in many ways. We appreciate your engagement and this definitely calls for a huge round of applause. I would like to take the opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to the management, our Director Principal, Ms. Gunjan Srivastav, our Principal, Ms. Farida Haryanawala, and Vice Principal, Ms. Sheena Sethi, for the guidance and involvement at each step.
Our special thanks to our admin and help staff for their continued support and help. We express our gratitude towards our teachers and mentors. Last but not the least, we thank the students who have been brilliant on the stage. Thank you, everyone.
A very good afternoon, one and all present here. Dear Gunjan ma'am, Farida ma'am, Sheena ma'am, and our esteemed chief guest. And how can I forget our dear parent fraternity. Thank you for making this day a special day for all of us. Without you, this day, this celebration wouldn't have been possible. So I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the management, my seniors, my guide, my mentors. I would like to thank all the parent members who have readily agreed to help us for getting our children ready for this event. So I would like to call upon on stage all mummies who have come today to help us. Come on, mummies, quickly. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, as ma'am said, our student volunteers. Yes, they have always been our backbone. Whenever we needed them, they were always there. And yes, it is a proud moment for me because these are my class 2 little ones who have grown up today into young adults of class 9. So I proudly call my dear children, Yash, Ayush, Shamika, Niyati, Bharnidhar, Virender, Vedant, Mitansh. See, I still remember your names. 7 years down the line. And last but not the least, Anirudh.
With this, we come to the end of our today's cultural presentation. Hope you all enjoyed. Students performed their best on the stage. We now request all to rise for the national anthem.